Congratulations to the class of 2021. I want to commend all students graduating this year on their entire career in District 155. This past year stands out among the rest. It has brought unique challenges to our students, staff, and community. It has also taught us a valuable lesson on how to keep each other safe and how much quality education means to our students and families. I would like to thank all of our seniors for your hard work and perseverance throughout this year. You should be very proud of all you've been able to accomplish. I want to thank all of our District 155 parents for your patience, support, as we have worked to overcome obstacles during this global pandemic. Our work is not done. We are excited to look back at the graduates' accomplishments and celebrate together. The class of 2021 will always be remembered for the resilience and your ability to succeed in the face of adversity. We hope you will take those skills in your next chapter of your life. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 97th commencement exercise at Crystal Lake Central High School. My name is Ellie Pierzina, and I am joined by my fellow graduate Colin Hain. It is our pleasure to serve as the Master's of Ceremony today for the graduation celebration for the class of 2021. This morning, we gathered together to honor the accomplishments of 340 students, as well as the tireless efforts of their families, teachers, and community. Now would you please stand for the singing of our national anthem by the a cappella choir. Senior members of the a cappella choir, please join your class. Our first student speaker is Jordan St. John. During her time at Central, she participated in choir, theater, madrigal singers, choral board, and Tiger Buddies. In the fall, she will attend Union University and study worship leadership with a minor in family studies.
Good afternoon. Like many of you graduating with me today, I couldn't wait to grow up. I couldn't wait to go to college and graduate, so much so that in first grade, I practically begged my teacher to give me homework. Boy, do I regret that decision. But you see, now I'm standing in front of my fellow graduates, and as I'm sure many of you agree, I'm excited, but terrified as this chapter comes to a close. It seems like yesterday we were running around on the playground without a care in the world. And now we have this daunting future looming over us, holding so much uncertainty. But I think uncertainty tends to entangle us in this never-ending cycle of fear and doubt. But I want to leave my class with this. Whatever you may be feeling right now, excited, scared, hopeful, dread, whatever it may be. I assure you that there is no better class equipped to face their future than ours. We have faced more challenges than any other with COVID. We've dealt with constant changing schedules, frustrations of Zoom, isolation from our friends, missing out on school activities, and so many others. Despite the doubts you may be having about your future and the uncertainty we are all going to face in our upcoming chapters, I assure you that you are ready. And although there is still so much uncertainty, the truth is, uncertainty has always been a part of our lives. And it is in those moments where we step out of our comfort zones where we experience the most growth. So the same skills that got you through this year is the very thing that is going to make you successful and able to endure whatever your future may hold. It is essential to find peace and not having all the answers, and peace in the discomfort of entering into the unknown, because never before has a class been called to enter into their future with more purpose, passion, determination, and hope. So I encourage you, my fellow classmates, you are ready. You are smart enough, you are strong enough, you are brave enough, you are talented enough, you yourself is enough. I can't wait to see all you accomplish. Thank you.
Next, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Adam Gus, a member of our District 155 School Board. Join me in welcoming him today.
Good afternoon. I am fortunate enough to be not only a member of the school board here at District 155, but probably more importantly, I'm the father of somebody who's graduating today. Excuse me. I'm also a bit of a crier, as you're about to find out, and I am suddenly very appreciative that I can't see these guys. This is going to be tough. So I think probably like a lot of you right now, I am filled with mixed emotions. As proud as I am of these guys for persevering through what was an extraordinarily difficult year, and as excited as I am about seeing what's next for them, I am more than just a little bit sad for me. I know, excuse me, that I'm not the only one that's struggling with this a little bit today, and I think our graduates probably recognize that although today is absolutely about them and about celebrating their achievements, this is also really an important day for their families and those of us that have tried to support them the best we can along the way. And so it is appropriate then that we take a minute and let these guys recognize those people. And so at this point, could I ask to have any parents that are here today to please stand and let your graduates say thanks? And before you sit down, could I ask to have any grandparents or great-grandparents that are here today, would you guys please stand as well and let your graduates recognize you? Thank you, guys. You know, the support that helped to lead to this day may begin at home, but it certainly doesn't end there. There is an incredible group of professional and dedicated educators here that we as a community are very lucky to be able to call our own. You know, I think it's easy to forget that this year was not only difficult on our students and certainly on our families, but it was on them as well. And in a year that sometimes felt as if the entire profession was being challenged and questioned, I saw a group of people that were working harder and putting in more and getting back less likely than at any point in their career, and yet they kept pushing our kids, and when they had to, they pulled our kids, and they helped them to get to this moment, and I am grateful for that. Despite the challenges, they found significant and meaningful ways to connect and to make a difference in our kids' lives. You know, I saw firsthand the impact that efforts of teachers like Mrs. Lemoyne, Mrs. Shear, Mr. and Mrs. Risbecki, Mr. Kingston, Mr. Murphy. I saw what that did, and as difficult as this year was, I can't imagine what it would have been like without you guys. So I thank you. That is a horribly incomplete list, and I know given the opportunity, everybody here would have their own. And so if I could ask to have all of our teachers and staff and administration that are here today, would you please stand so that your graduates and your community can say thank you? And then finally, our graduates. I know that this was not the senior year that you envisioned, and it's certainly not what any of us had hoped for you. It was supposed to be spent with Friday night football games and the homecoming dance and prom and plays and musicals in front of packed houses and art shows and Christmas concerts and class trips. And instead, you guys mostly got Zoom. You got lots and lots of Zoom. But as life continued to take things away, you just kept moving forward. And it wasn't always easy. And some days you didn't think you could do it, but you did it anyway. And sometimes it seemed like the whole year was actually just designed to see if it could break you. But you didn't give up. And every time you got knocked down, you just got back up, and you kept fighting. And that's what brought you to today. It wasn't all bad, of course. This year was filled with small victories and major accomplishments. And most importantly, I think it provided you with the opportunity to grow into the amazing humans that are sitting here today that are ready to take on the world. There's obviously a life lesson in that, and I hope that it carries through the rest of your life. But here's what I know right now, absolutely. You are stronger than we realized and more resilient than we knew. You have impressed us every step of the way. You are high school graduates, and you are absolutely 100% ready to take on whatever comes next in your lives. We're proud of you, and we love you. Thank you.
There are some other honored guests with us this morning that I would like to recognize at this time. Would the members of the Community High School District 155 Board of Education, Mr. Adam Guss and Mr. Dave Seacrest, please stand. Thank you for the time and support you have given the students at Crystal Lake Central High School. We would like to take a moment to also thank and recognize members of our District 155 administrative team who are here with us this morning. Would Mr. Timmerman, Director of Curriculum, and Scott Shepard, Assistant Superintendent, please stand. Their behind-the-scenes efforts are what make Crystal Lake Central the strong learning community we've grown to know. I would also like to recognize another group, the people who made this day possible. They spend every day in the classrooms with us and represent the heart and soul of Crystal Lake Central, our teachers. They have guided us over the last 4 years and assisted in our growth as students. Would the members of the faculty please rise and be recognized? All right. Finally, I would like to recognize our central administrative team. Thank you for your leadership and support. Please rise and be recognized.
Before the class of 2021 receives their diplomas, I would like to highlight the emblems of excellence that some of our graduates are wearing today. Red, white, and blue cords are worn by students who will be serving their country in one of the 5 branches of the military. Please stand and be recognized. Gold tassels are worn by members of the National Honor Society, and white honor cords are worn by students who took 5 or more advanced placement tests during their high school career. Please stand and be recognized. Orange and black cords are worn by members of the Student Council, and honor cords are worn by members of the World Language National Honor Societies and Interact Club. Please stand and be recognized. In addition, our AVID students are being honored by their gold and white cords. Please stand and be recognized. Neck medallions are worn by students that earned a GPA of 4.0 or better. Please stand and be recognized.
Finally, we recognize the 57 students in the class of 2021 who earned our 3rd annual Distinguished Tiger Award. These students are wearing a Distinguished Tiger stole. These students have demonstrated Tiger pride both inside and outside of school through community service, participation in CLC activities, attendance, and character. Please rise and be recognized. The teachers and administration of Crystal Lake Central High School are proud of your hard work and achievements. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Eric Earned, the principal of Crystal Lake Central, to come forward to offer a few brief remarks to the class of 2021.
Welcome parents, grandparents, teachers, alumni, and honored guests. A very important welcome to our graduating class of 2021. I can't tell you how excited I am that we are here physically today. Obviously, this has not been a normal year, and I want to say thank you to everyone for your patience and resilience this school year. I want to thank our parents for entrusting our entire staff with the opportunity to educate your graduates here today. Furthermore, I want to thank you for the help and support you have provided administration, staff, and students during the past 4 years. Graduates, can we please give a round of applause to your parents? Thank you, parents. We have over 75 staff members here between the 2 graduation ceremonies. They are here to celebrate the accomplishments and growth demonstrated by our graduates and to bid them the best of luck in their future endeavors. I also want to add my thanks to our entire staff and celebrate them for all they do. Thank you, teachers, staff, and administrators. And one more time, let's give all of them a round of applause. But most of all, I want to thank our class of 2021. Thank you for your perseverance. Perhaps no class in recent history has dealt with and persevered through more adversity than this one. Thank you for your flexibility. No class in history has handled 7 school day schedule changes, not to mention changes in sports seasons and extracurricular schedules. Thank you for your sacrifice. Your class has sacrificed the normalcy of the last years of your high school careers for the greater good of humanity and for saving lives. This will never be forgotten. Thank you for your greatness in leading the Tiger family. Our graduating Tiger seniors have been excellent in all arenas here at CLC. Some of their outstanding accomplishments include the following. The boys cross country team was conference champions, regional champions, and sectional champions. The volleyball team was conference champions, going undefeated. We had an all-state band member and 3 all-state choir members. The cheer and dance team were both state qualifiers. We had 1 senior state qualifier in girls tennis. We had 43 Illinois State scholars, 47 Distinguished Tiger graduates, and many of our seniors are still competing, and the list of accomplishments, I'm sure, will still grow. Best of luck. Of all the things you've accomplished, we are really proud of what you've done, but also for how you've done it. And I'm especially proud of how you've kept the Tiger Pride alive. And Tiger Pride is something we really value, and it means exactly what one of our speakers already said it does: to be proud of your school, yourself, and what you represent as a Crystal Lake Central Tiger. Class of 2021, you've done that well. People say they're worried about kids in general because of the last 15 months. But I'm of the opinion that this graduating class is a special group of young adults who have handled the past year with greatness. What you have done is inspiring to us all. There is an American proverb that says the difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones is how you use them. It's safe to say that this year we have experienced much more than a stumbling block. But class of 2021, thank you for stepping up and stepping well beyond our circumstances. Thank you and congratulations. Finally, it's a tradition started by Steve Olson at Crystal Lake Central High School that we close with the following advice to our graduates. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to siblings. They're the best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but you should hold on to a precious few. Work hard to bridge gaps in geography and lifestyles, because the older you get, the more you need the people who knew you when you were young. And most important, cherish these memories, all the good, the bad, and the learning moments, as they will help define you for the rest of your days. Now, will the graduating class of 2021 please rise? Members of the Board of Education, I certify that those standing before you now have completed all graduation requirements as established by the Board of Education and have earned a Community High School District 155 diploma. Members of the class of 2021, please move your tassel from left to right in recognition that you have officially earned a high school diploma. Would the Board of Education please present the diplomas?
Riley K. Anderson. Ryan Douglas Atkinson. Jacqueline Avalos Angeles. Akari Jordalith Avila. Maximilian Owen Avila. Zachary Jeffrey Bach. Julia Nicole Barrick. Jacob I. Basham. Colton James Battaglia. Grace J. Battaglia. Carter S. Bechtel. Justina Emily Becker. Haley Marie Bernard. Jack J. Benoit. Nicholas J. Bilger. Emma Nicole Bolanowski. David Baruki. Brandon B. Breeding. Ryan Patrick Brewster. Alexia Bucio Salas. Jackson Noah Buckler. Katie Cabral. Moises Brandon Leroy Cabrera. Anna M. Calhan. Tyler O. Campbell. Jessica M. Chapman. Gabriel Antonio Contreras. Dominic Mario Corpolongo. Christian Jared Cortez. Christian Cortez. Mark Edward Crowley. Elise Isabella Cruz. Kristen Mariana Kubelik. Paul James Kuchna. Jorge E. Cuevas. Christiana Marie Dalton. Taylor Nicole DiGiovanni Jackson. Iona Marin Louise Dillon. Annabella Rosario Dugo. Magnus Armando Duran. Megan E. Easterday. Samuel E. Edfors. Fernando Espindola. Declan N. Feria. Matthew J. Flanders. Kelly A. Frake. Maximilian J. Furholzer. Viviana Galindo. Anthony L. Galvin. Faith C. Gancayo. Yahir Garcia. Mason F. Gibbons. Jacob L. Glomp. Kaylee Elizabeth Goss. Annabelle J. Gus. Garrett W. Hadler. Jasmine F. Hampton. Quinn G. Hankins. Laura Beth Josephine Hanlon. Jake Hartman Jr. Sebastian Hernandez. Ulysses Hernandez Morales. Colby Mitchell Hutchison. Graham P. Jackson. Garrett A. Johnson. Martine A. Juarez Carbajal. Gavin Kalinowski. Mira U. Carthy. Weston J. Keevil. Aiden Kennedy. Brooklyn R. Kennedy. Daniel Heath King. Nadia G. Koch. Lauren P. Kaloje. Aiden M. Colsey. Madison M. Laramie. Michael Lazaro. Jed J. Letterman. Giselle B. Lemke. Daniela A. Malpica Baradas. Colin Jacob March. Richard Martinez.
Trent M. Maurer. Colin Edward McCoy. Hannah Messenberg. Gerardo Mahia. Javante Melvin. Melanie Mendez. Victor H. Menendez. Benjamin T. Mickle. Alexander J. Millar. Peyton C. Mordick. Colin J. Moore. Montana M. Murphy. Jackson Wilfred Noonan. Valerie A. Novi. Alexa R. Nowak. Mackenzie I. Opal. Itzel S. Ortiz Landa. Giovanni Ortiz Reynoso. Ivan Palencia. Ethan J. Palmer. Anissa Marie Paredes. Zachary Andres Peumo. Krista E. Peterson. Jose Guadalupe Pedroza. Sophia Josephine Piro. Gavin L. Plonzinski. Street Edge Panam. Liam R. Prendergast. Jimena Pulido. Lord Elgin D. Ruggiero. Jacob D. Rainey. Jessica Ramirez. Jenny A. Ramirez Aviles. Emma Ramirez Rodriguez. Samuel J. Rettenbach. Esteban Reyes Perez. Leslie Amelia Rodriguez. Rolando Rodriguez Figueroa. Kayla M. Rohrbacher. Travis A. Rohrbacher. Julia N. Rosenberger. Erin Marie Aleado Ruddy. Nevin J. Runge. Nora C. Ryan. Anna Karen Salinas. Nadia Ivana Sarjev. Edgar Sosedo. Allison J. Schroeder. Ella G. Shook. Emily Marie Schuler. Skylar L. Schulz. Kyla C. Schwager. Sten B. Schumann. Karina H. Samados. Ryan D. Skeens. Kylie Mora Smith. Nicholas D. Sam. Cassandra L. Soto. Nora L. Sprandel. Alyssa J. Springer. Jordan T. St. John. Madison Stanger. Emily Ann Stosky. Lily F. Sternberg. Austin T. Suda. Walker A. Suda. Laura P. Tapia. Sierra A. Thomas. Paige Celeste Timmons. Dixie R. Trigo. Crystal Rose Troja. Brian L. Valencia. Kenneth N. Vargas. Eric Vega. Brendan O. Wadeen. Emerson Gabriel West. Ashley M. Winnington. Gabriel T. Whistler. Amber Rose Yablon. Joseph Martin Zachary. Nicholas Patrick Zabel. Alan Richard Zukowski.
Our final student speaker is Viviana Galindo. During her time at CLC, she participated in Interact Club, National Honor Society, Tiger Mentors, Girls Lacrosse, and the Page Turners Club. In the summer, she will attend Purdue University and take part in the Emerging Leaders Scholars Program while studying biology on a pre-med track.
Before writing this speech, I sat in my car on my way home from a college visit and thought to myself, it seems like only yesterday the hardest decision of my life was which cereal I was going to have for breakfast. Now, we are making decisions that serve as the stepping stones for our ascent into adulthood. Class of 2021, today is your day to celebrate that despite the challenges of high school and the chaos of the pandemic, you've made it. So let's celebrate the memories and experiences that have led us to this moment. In Mr. Smalley's sociology class, we studied the social institution of the family. We've learned that family is the leading influence on an individual's values and who we become in the future. The day I walked into Central, I joined a family without even realizing it. Even if you and I don't know each other personally, we are united by our experiences. Together, we've grown from timid freshmen to bold seniors who have dealt with unimaginable circumstances. However, this journey wasn't one we accomplished alone. To all teachers, faculty, and staff, I offer you my sincere gratitude for your contributions and perseverance through a school year unlike any other. Your passion and dedication to education is the part of the reason we get to walk across this stage today. Class of 2021, before you venture into the next chapter of your lives, I would like you to take a moment to reflect on your journey with a smile. Don't let the misfortunes of this year dim the memories of all the others. In the pursuit of whatever your future endeavors may be, remember this. It's better to fail while trying to achieve greatness than simply settling for mediocrity. Think about the legacy you strive to create going forward and remain empowered knowing how much you've grown since the first time you walked through those doors. Thank you. And congratulations, class of 2021.
We ask that the audience please remain seated until after the graduates recess out of the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, please exit the stadium promptly so that we can prepare for the next ceremony and exit the parking lots as soon as possible.
Class of 2021, you are now dismissed.